Hi you guys, welcome back, and I'm glad you guys are here so that I can tell you guys what happened to me at the age of 19. I have a story time of how I almost died of alcohol poisoning. So it was on Christmas Day. Oh, sorry, no, it wasn't Christmas Day.
So Halloween?
It was on Halloween. My cousin and I were invited to go club hopping on Halloween to LA from where we were staying at the time when we were living in California. And we dressed up in our Halloween costumes. We all put on makeup and got very pretty and smelling all good and looking good, and so a limousine came to pick us up. It was like a party limousine, and it had like at least, I believe, 8 more people inside the limousine. So when we all got in the limousine heading to, it was going to be an hour-long drive. We all got in the limousine, and there was alcohol and beverages and drinks, and majority it was alcoholic drinks. And at the time, I wasn't really a drinker like that. I didn't drink every day. I only had a sip or something every now and then on occasion. So when I was in the limousine, I was pressured into drinking tequila. Either it was tequila or it was tequila, and it was shots. It wasn't mixed or anything. It was just straight tequila. And I drank my first shot, and then I was offered another one. So I drank a second one, and then I was offered another one, a third one. And by the third one, I was feeling all woozy, and I was getting heated. My body was heating up. I started to dance to the music, jumping around like crazy. I believe I blacked out about a couple of times and didn't know. All I know is I heard that I hit somebody. Somebody called me out of my name. And I think my cousin, she was taking up for me because I didn't know what I was doing. And next thing you know, when we arrived to the club, the limousine stopped, and all of a sudden, I just fell on the floor. Not only did I fall on the floor, I threw up several times, and then I didn't even make it inside the club. We had to call a cab, and we had to go back home. So not only did I ruin my cousin night and her friend night, I ruined my night, and I felt really bad about it, from ruining their time. But at the time, I didn't recognize my alcoholic limit of my body, and I thought I was just gonna have a good time. And when I got home, I was just really sick. I looked from what she said, I looked crazy, and I was foaming out the mouth and looking like a zombie, and I was sick for 3 whole days. I had a really bad hangover. I barely could eat anything. I had to drink water. I nibbled on food. That was the worst. I told myself I would never, ever get to the point where I would kill myself with alcohol, because that was dangerous. Pretty dangerous, especially for my height and my body weight, and then me not able to control myself and my surroundings. It was horrible, and I advise that please do not drink to the point of intoxication and like almost killing yourself. So after that, I was embarrassed. I felt bad. I felt like everything was my fault. I didn't have to ruin their night like that. And if I could go back, well, I know I can't now, I would have never gotten that. I would never allow someone to manipulate me or influence me to drink that much. I should have just declined and said, no, I'm fine. I don't need that much to drink. And so I just warn young people out there to, be aware, pay attention to your surroundings, and don't let anyone influence you to do something that is not good for you or that you do not want to do. Because in the end, you're going to regret it, and you cannot, you won't be able to come back from that. So, and that's something that I will never forget, and I will always remember, because it's not easy to forget. I still remember that night. So, what do you think, hubby?
Yeah, I've never drunk hard liquor, so I've never had that problem of being drunk. Because I've seen enough movies to know I don't ever want to be over a toilet puking my guts out.
Yes, I was throwing up a lot, throwing up for a couple of days. It was just crazy. And all I wanted to do at that time was have a good time. And I didn't, that's life lessons that I learned. That's just something that you have to be aware of and be careful with. And so that's about it. That's my story time, and I thank you guys for watching. And leave a comment down below of any stories that you have or things that happened to you, any crazy times. Just let me know, and I would definitely comment on it.